What's up you guys, and welcome to ATV. In today's video we're going to be doing another Q&A video. Twitter Q&A. Normally I have at least about 15 to 20 questions, but this time around I only have about 8, which is a little on the low end, but we're gonna go with it. So I asked you guys on Twitter to use the hashtag AskATV, and whatever questions come up, I will answer. I'm an open book, so let's get started. Andrew asks, why are you scared of spiders? Now, I think I have told this story before for 2 reasons. One, there was a bunch of movies that I watched as a kid that really kind of messed me up, like 8-Legged Freaks, Arachnophobia, some degree of the Spider-Man movies. There was a movie called Hangman's Curse that really bothered me, that had a bunch of spiders in it. And number 2, my dad. Because my dad liked to take it and run with it. He had this little rubber spider that was hooked to this little thing, so when you push the button it would like hop. For some reason that bothered me so much as a kid. And yeah, the fear is still here and it's still alive. Metal Ryan Cluster asks, what celebrities would you like to do music with and why? Well, I'm not saying I'm some high and mighty musician, because I'm not. But I am working on a new album coming soon for 2023. But at the same time, I'm not some big celebrity. But if I was a big time musician, probably like Billie Eilish, The Weeknd, Eminem, those are like the big people. As far as like kind of middle ground for me, music wise, if I ever got a chance to do a music with PFV or maybe Lyricold, or maybe Logic. I feel like Logic, even though Logic's a big musician, I feel like he would do a lot of collabs with a lot of lower people, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, definitely like PFV or Lyricold for sure. MFF asks, how excited would you be if the Bills won their first Super Bowl? Go Bills. It would be a game changer, that's for sure. I'd be excited. Yeah. As long as it's not teams that I hate. If they make it as far as they did last time, then they have a chance. They have a shot. They definitely have a shot. Especially with Josh Allen in there. Dallas asks, what places, landmarks, would you visit in LA? Well, I've been to LA before, but I was literally a baby. But honestly, if I wanted to visit, if I went to LA tomorrow and I could visit anything I wanted, probably like the Chinese Theater, the Hollywood sign, maybe Spawn Ranch. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Because there's so many things to check out in Hollywood. Maybe check out their Universal, because I know they have a Universal Studios out there. That's a little more, they have like a backlot tour, which is like all of the stuff they film for TV shows and movies. I mean, I think we have a backlot for Orlando as well, but the one in Hollywood is the legit one. But yeah, I'd probably like to check out the backlot. That'd be really cool too. I don't know, that's actually a pretty interesting question. There's so many things I'd like to see in LA, actually. Ethan asks, have you thought about making a movie with Hicks like you have with Lemon? Honestly, I haven't, but now that you say that, it's not a bad idea. Here's the issue with Lemon, okay? I'll tell you this story. I do plan to make more Lemon videos this year, but the problem with Lemon videos is they're so... A lot of the times, the ideas that I come up with for a Lemon video, they just come naturally. You know, all of a sudden, boom, I'll think of a really good idea for a Lemon video, and then I'll make it. So a lot of the times I just don't think of anything because it just has to happen naturally. Same with like every Lemon thing I've ever done, really. But I do plan to finish off season 4, hopefully this year. And as far as Hicks goes and Lemon goes, whenever I finished Spooky Adventure, I had a plan for a few other movies. I had a plan for one called A Lemon Christmas. I had a script maybe a quarter of a way done, but then I wasn't feeling it. I knew it was going to cost a lot of money to make. Then I had another script idea called Lemon Rides Again, And then I had another script idea for a Lemon spy movie, which I might have talked about, called Lemon on Deadly Ground. Now, I don't know if that'll ever get made, but I haven't even wrote the script yet, but that's another idea. But all of those would have plenty of Hick in it. I don't know if I'd ever do a Hick solo project, but I might, you know, you never know. Hick is always here to stay. Gelatinous Mallard asks, what is your inspiring of filmmakers? So basically what filmmakers inspire me to make my movies and or videos. Definitely Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese. Those are like my two favorite directors of all time. Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg. Those are like the main ones off the top of my head, for sure. Oh, Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, there's a couple. Andrew asks again, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Depends. It depends. Because a Klondike bar is really good, but it also depends on what you want me to do for that Klondike bar. Like if you want me to jump off of a building for a Klondike bar, that's a little over the top. But if you want me to like stick my finger on an electric fence for a Klondike bar, that might be a little more reasonable. It would just depend on what you want me to do. And the final question comes from Maggie. She asks, if you wanted to write an X fanfiction and alternate ending to your favorite movie, book series, which movie and or book series would you write one for and why? Well, for book series, probably, well, maybe Harry Potter, but I think that one's pretty much set in stone. But as far as movie goes, if I could like change the ending or something, not that I hated the original ending, I'm just saying maybe I could rewrite Reservoir Dogs that Tarantino wrote. Might be pretty interesting. Well, there you go, guys. There's the Q&A. I didn't have that many questions this time around, but hopefully if I do another Q&A some way down the road, we'll have more questions. As far as what I'm working on, I've said this 1,000 times. Just to be clear, I'm working on a new movie. The script has been done since like April. I'm just waiting for the right funds to come in, the right time to make this movie happen. It's called Rat, and it's probably like my biggest passion project ever. So hopefully I'll get that made this year. I'm also working on a brand new album. I released the title name on Twitter. It's called No Vacancy. That'll be out in 2023. I'm also working on a documentary about my life. It's called Nothing to See Here, and hopefully that will be out at the end of the year as well. So those are 3 big things coming out, and there's so much more. There's another album for 2024. There's a music video / short film for 2023 for No Vacancy. It is just, there's so much I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to get as much recorded as possible. So yeah, if you want to follow me on my social medias, I'll put them right here. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time on ATV.